Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner, and I have here the Azov 43191 Sprinter from Season 9, and it's not that great if you want an actual off-road truck, because it has nothing. It has an internal supply storage of 150 repair parts and 50 fuel. It can't tow trailers, I don't think. It can't carry anything at all, but it is fast. I have got the big, well, it's not actually bigger, the better engine. There are bigger engines, but I didn't notice it being any more powerful, so this is what I'm using. I've got the high-range gearbox. It does have a sport gearbox, which is the fancy special one. I didn't even bother unlocking it because it's terrible. It's a bit annoying it doesn't get an autonomous winch because it does have a minor tendency to fall over. Oh, and it has the best snorkels. So we've got the tall square cap. Yep, that's a square. We've got the twin tall wedge cap. Yep, that's definitely a wedge. And we have the short round cap. Yeah, that looks round. But I'm over in Michigan because I want to see just how well this thing can actually do if you're not trying to pull anything or use it for any actual tasks. It isn't slow. It apparently has issues braking. Off to a great start. We have already fallen over. Yeah, we're driving along. And I put it in high, it just goes, nee, now we're going faster. The game really suffers from lack of good gearbox when you're trying to do racing. I'll be honest. There's a lot of weird shenanigans you have to do with the gearbox to make it actually function. I use high quite a lot because the game doesn't know what gear to put it in. But yeah, 50 miles an hour. We are for once speeding. Sign says 15. We actually broke the speed limit for once. It is quite good in shallow mud. It does tend to just glide over it. Deep mud, it does bog down a bit and then get stuck. It's not bad tyre options. It has not very many tyre options, but you do get proper mud tyres. Doesn't get ride height increase at all. Not that it needs it, it is quite tall, and I think if it were any taller it would just fall over too much, but this is by far the fastest I've ever gone down this road. It is so ridiculously fast. It has, if we go inside, a little speedometer, and I think it has numbers on it. It's hard to tell, they are very small. And I think they're in kilometers at the top, I think is 100. And I've driven this, as you can see here, we're just driving along 100 there. Okay, we had issues. It doesn't stop. That is a minor problem. We're gonna fix the engine, don't care about the rest. But yeah, it goes over 100 kilometers an hour, which for this game is ridiculously fast. It's also like the most fun thing to drive in the game. Yeah, when it brakes, it just locks up the brakes and slides. How well will it do from here? Doesn't even care. Oh, wow, that wrecked it a lot. And then we're going to break all the speed limits as we drive through the town. And when you're inside, the camera just gets very confused. And so, if you look at where it is, we can see some of the net curtain. Now we see more of the net. Well, it's not a net curtain; it's more just a net. And as we go along, the camera just keeps going further and further back. Oh, that was nearly bad. You would have thought, for an off-road truck, you might want it to actually be able to stop. Apparently didn't think of that. It does not stop. Deeper mud that proved problematic for my vehicles when I was doing this map for the first time, doesn't even notice. It does handle a bit weirdly. I mean, that is just the game in general, handles weirdly. But when you're trying to drive a very fast truck, when you go on tarmac, it just understeers so much. It does seem a little odd. We have made it up to Smithville Dam in ridiculously quick time. So I'm gonna head down to Island Lake, and we're going to go the slightly longer way, because I don't want to go down the dangerous road down the east-hand side of the map with this thing, because it will just fall over. I'm also pretty sure we're getting airtime up here. I did feel like we just jumped, which would not surprise me at all. This thing can jump. Can we get some more airtime? No. I haven't driven this map for a while. I will probably get lost. Or we'll just break the suspension. Okay. There's some airtime. Oh, there's some more airtime. We are just breaking the suspension. Surely you want your rally truck to not break the suspension by driving down a road. I mean, it is a rocky road, but it's designed for buggy terrain. Why can it not deal with this without damaging the suspension? Ah yes, we touched dirt. Suspension breaks. Oh, we should probably slow down this corner. More than that. It just doesn't stop, it just glides. It's not how it's supposed to work. Maybe it'd help if I didn't lock up the brakes, but I don't really know how to do that in this game. It's rather hard to tell because there is no, like, tyre screeching noises. You're going so fast. It's ridiculous. This thing needs to slow down. Or I can just get it stuck on there. Please don't get stuck on there. I'm a great driver. Okay, we're just not going to talk about the junk lying around. Right off down here. Okay, this is slightly sketchy because this thing does really want to fall over. Not surprising if you look at the height of it. Don't know why you wouldn't just make it a bit lower. Does it need to be that high? No idea. Don't know about racing regulation. This thing is definitely fun to drive until it rolls over, and then it stops being fun to drive because you're upside down. Although it's kind of hard to get it actually upside down. You're normally just on the side, either you're facing the dirt or the other side of the truck dirt. But let's see how well it does down this muddy road, which I used to have to spend ages driving down. Turns out I'm going to have to spend ages driving down it because we are not the best. It's not as bad as it could be with burning fuel. We can put it into wheel spin mode. No, that's not going to help. That's just going to dig a hole. Probably even faster and low. That's disappointing. This thing tends to get quite a bad reputation for being completely useless, because if you're trying to actually do anything that you would normally be doing in this game, it kind of is. But I don't think it deserves to have quite as bad a reputation as it does, because it does have a use, which is definitely getting stuck in mud. But yeah, it does have something that it is good for, which is if you need to get somewhere but you don't need to do anything there, it's very useful. Like if you know where something is and you just need to go and activate a task, you could nip in this thing, zoom over there and activate your task, because sort of incredibly deep mud, you're not really going to stop this thing, because most of the time you can just outspeed any obstacle, just floor it at obstacles and hope, and you'll be fine. As you can see, we are dealing with the mud by speed and power, and somehow I haven't got stuck. We're going to sink in some more mud. We just occasionally hit a patch of deep mud and dig in. But yeah, if you're just going somewhere for the sake of being there, not there's much that can really beat this in terms of just getting where you want to go. Because it just gets everywhere so fast. We've got a nice big puddle here. Hello, doggo. And we're just going to go a splash and get stuck. I have gone the wrong way. I missed the turning, didn't I? Yeah, let's actually take the turning that I meant to take. Now I'm late, and all I'm going to do is drive all the way down the not muddy bit, because judging from what we've just seen, I don't think it'll have particular fun if we go delving into the lake. I am lost. Where do I go? Go around there. It's been ages since I've been to this map. Speed. So much speed is going on. How do I damage the engine by going uphill? I don't know. I need to fix the thing. It's kind of broken now. My truck is damaged from driving because it's too fast, which is good apparently. Yeah, it would be nice if this thing was more resilient to damage, considering it just driving down the road manages to break itself. Its own speed. If you're gonna have a fast truck, please make it able to drive quickly without falling apart. Still great fun. It just means your fun ends when you have an accident and break your engine, or when you fall over, which is also likely. That was kind of scary. I feel like I'm playing a rally game now, and I love that. Like, game is just, an off-roading simulator. And then like, here, have a race truck. And then in Season 9, it's like, here, farming simulator. And I was like, what? I think it's cool though. I like having these things that don't really fit in the game and don't have much use, but are cool additions. Because this is definitely in the category of cool additions. Definitely in the category of cool but mostly useless additions. Okay, we are breaking the truck, and we are breaking the error messages which are flying all over the place. The suspension and fuel tank and the engine are just getting wrecked. Everything is just breaking. It's probably because the suspension is broken. It's just breaking everything else. I am probably going to have to stop this video when this breaks. That's a fun idea. I will keep driving the truck until either A, I fall over, B, it breaks down, or C, I run out of fuel. C is unlikely. I think I am much more likely to fall over. Thing is really good at bumpy terrain though. I say that and it breaks a bit more, but when it's not falling apart, bumpy terrain, it just soaks it up and then continues to fly over it, and apparently that tree was rather solid. Yeah, it just flies over all of the bumps. The suspension is definitely what's going to be broken first though, and then we will not be flying over the bumps. We will be hitting all of them. Ow. All the wheels. We might lose a wheel. That is also a possibility. We don't have a spare wheel. Yeah, the repair parts and stuff you get with it are ridiculously minimal as well. Like, look at the size of the box on the back of this thing. How can I only fit 50 fuel and 150 repair parts? It just doesn't make any sense. What else is in the back there? The engine is not that big. Oh wow, we've got here already. I remember Drummond Island, you have to immediately back up and go around here. Oh, I've left a fuel trailer lying around. Hello. Smash. I will take some fuel though. Thank you very much. Why there is a random fuel carrier lying around, I don't know. I should sell that. Except that I really can't be bothered to tow it somewhere. So, I'm not selling it. That's probably why it's there. Needed it for something, couldn't be bothered to sell it. Now can this tree please get out of the way? Thank you. I also love the mud flaps at the back, behind the wheels, get damaged as well. It's so stupid how the damage works on them. Like, that's not how you should damage mud flaps. I don't think you can damage mud flaps other than just knocking them off. And yet they become zigzag. I just have zigzag mud flaps now. Can I remember the way out? Looks like I can. Unless I hit a tree stump, which is likely. That was not a tree stump, it was something else that exploded. Okay, we have like 2 points of movement left on the suspension, and then it breaks. And then bad things happen. Or we fall over here. Oh, come on. We've fallen over. That means the video's over. But yeah, I love driving this thing. It's so fun. It's just a shame that it's not actually useful at all. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed me driving a truck very fast in a game that is about driving trucks very slowly. And until next time, goodbye.